what shows, if someone wants to come check you out on Archive, download some stuff off eTree, check out, use their Nugs subscription, are there any shows that you'd recommend? Like, hey, like that's one I was really proud of. Go check that out.
I always go to the Milk Boy in Philadelphia, 2017. That was one of our first runs like to the East Coast, and I think that we played Milk Boy in Philadelphia, and then the next night I believe was the Wonder Bar in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And if you wanted to get like a good sense of what the band sounded like and was doing in 2017, I feel like that those are some of my still go-to shows that I still listen to.
And those
today.
were actually just recently remixed and remastered and available on our Bandcamp in a new higher definition recording.
Excellent.
Those are great. I mean, you want to go back in history, you could go listen to Evan and Aaron's wedding on Archive. That was like an early New Mexico like throwdown in Ruidoso. Like we just recorded it and put it out. That was like one of our early like successful Archive releases. Go check reviews on Archive, and that one got a lot of hits. And then there was Knoxville, Tennessee show. That's like one of my all-time favorites from the Majestic Theatre last, I think it was 2019 winter tour. I kind of lose track of the years because of COVID, but I think it was 2019. And that show was like amazing. Maybe it was 2020. It was the beginning of 2020. Who knows? Anyways, it was the last show that we played in Knoxville. Was like we just like it's funny because we do this. We're getting ready to head down to Atlanta, and it's like, all right, we got these two like big shows. We're playing at Variety Playhouse, and like both shows ended up being like sold out and like these huge shows. And then we have this show on like it was either a Wednesday or a Thursday night. We went out and played these two sets of music. I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do in Atlanta now, because that was like amazing. And I still like, I love listening to the show. I think it's pretty much two big like segue sets that just kind of flow into each other, and just some really amazing jamming there.
That was January 30th of 2020. Thank you, spaffnerds.com.
Thanks, Spaffnerds.
I mean, there's also if you're looking for an idea of what Spafford really does, I mean, you start with Cabin Jam, start listening to some of the freeform all improv sets. You know what I mean? We also, have the Chapel Jam, and then we played in Bloomington, Indiana. Somebody refresh my memory.
Yep.
Of those sets. What was it? Does anybody know the dates on those? I can look at those.
I don't know. It was sometime 2019. You go on Spaff Nerds, and you can find those last shows from Bloomington, Indiana. And there's links to any archive recordings or nugs there. Again, it's like a one-stop shop. So any of those shows you can go to, and you can click on it, and you can either see an archive recording or an official nugs recording. I don't know if Bandcamp's been added there yet or not. Maybe it has. I have to look into that. But yeah, and like that was the Chapel Jam on Spotify. If you're a Spotify person and you've got an hour and you want to like go on a journey, like I actually just listened to it again yesterday. I was going through like, oh yeah, it's been a minute. Let me listen to that. Like, oh man, that was something special that we released. I don't remember when we released it. We waited a good while, but there's a cool story behind that too. So if you want to dig in a little bit, you can find the story out there, and then you can listen to it or watch the cool, weird little video that we made for it on YouTube.